2019 was a crazy year, and that's an understatement. But we are here to say thank you to the small screen gods for gifting us with almost too many outstanding TV shows to get us through this thing called life. So sit back, press pause on your current binge, and let's chat about the best shows brought to us this year. What is up, you guys? It's Susan Morad back here on Clevver News. And you know when you're scrolling through Netflix, HBO or Prime and literally cannot find a single thing to watch? You probably haven't felt that feeling in about a year, because 2019 was jam-packed with some of the best shows of our time, and don't at me because I got some shows coming up for you. Whether these shows kept you on the edge of your seat or whether they spoke directly to you, there was something for everyone. But speaking of being spoken directly to, Phoebe Waller-Bridge breaks the fourth wall and brought her own dry comedic wit to Amazon Prime with Fleabag, and if you don't know, well, now you have no excuse.
I'm happy you found a way to deflect from your pitiful, self-sabotaging, ego-driven, masturbatory, I cannot believe how well this is coming out, pawing, insidious, overwhelming mediocrity, only to finally figure out that at your very core, you are a weakie.
Fans fell in love with her very own written Emmy-winning show due to its unapologetic candor, as they root for a lovable yet kinda unlikable at times character just trying to deal with everyday's BS. Succession might become one of the most hard-hitting dramas of the next few years. The show touches on everything from politics to family life and the inner workings of a wealthy, dysfunctional media family, but their incredible acting and perfected writing will undoubtedly make for an unforgettable run. This year also brought us some true stories that might have been a little tough to watch. When They See Us is a story about 5 teens from Harlem who were falsely accused of a brutal attack on a female jogger in Central Park. The show went on to win 2 Emmy Awards and featured the rise of now 22-year-old actor Jarrell Jerome.
I'm not sure what you mean.
There's anything.
I've been here forever, sir.
All right.
I don't know what you mean.
All right, come on. Let's go, kid. Come on.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Chernobyl is another true story about the 1986 nuclear power plant explosion in northern Ukraine, and I should warn you that it's not for the faint-hearted. The miniseries aired in May and followed the story of the people who attempted to contain the disaster and those who gave their lives trying to contain it. Fans fell in love with Euphoria, me included, because for one, did you see Zendaya's stellar performance?
Just go home.
Don't, Bez, don't close the Bez, open the f***ing door, please. I'm begging you, just open the door.
And secondly, the show takes a deep dive into the relatable life of high school students who are faced with issues of drugs, sex, and violence. Okay, so I know Big Little Lies didn't exactly start in 2019, but it did end in 2019, and we're still holding out hope that a season 3 is in the works. The Monterey Five have managed to keep a secret about a murder for months, but they begin to unravel as secrets begin to surface. And I just need to give a few slow claps to Queen Renata for this Emmy-worthy performance.
Just stop being dramatic and drive, will you?
You're gonna blame me?
Did I say I was blaming you?
Me while you lost my f***ing money?
I didn't say nothing happens in a vacuum.
Car.
On the complete other end of the spectrum, we take a trip back to the awkward teenage years of 7th grade with Pen 15. Hashtag cringe.
Welcome.
Oh my god.
Sup, hot tease.
Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston make the perfect duo on Apple Plus's The Morning Show, and having Jennifer Aniston back on the small screen is something that's had fans so excited, just like her starting an Instagram account. Watchmen has also been widely talked about throughout the year. The show is based on a graphic novel with the same title and is set in an alternate history when superheroes are treated as outlaws. So if you're into that kind of thing, this will definitely be your thing. But if you're not, and you were into, say, Gossip Girl, watching You on Netflix will absolutely ruin your perfect image of Dan Humphrey.
You're not here to be ogled, but those bracelets, they jangle. You like a little attention. Okay, I bite.
Penn Badgley plays a clever, and if we're being honest here, creepy bookstore manager who manipulates and stalks a woman into falling in love with him. Season 2 is set to drop in 2020, and you guys, we've already got chills. And finally, Christina Applegate attempts to solve the murder of her husband in Dead to Me, while confiding in a new friend with a shocking secret. So if you're looking for a binge watch an entire season in one day type of show, feel free to binge this one. Okay guys, that concludes our list of the best and most binge-worthy shows of the year. There's literally something for everyone on this list, so right now I gotta know which show you can't stop talking about, and if there was a show we didn't mention that you need to let the YouTuber community know about, shout it out in the comment section below. And while you're down there leaving comments, you may as well hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell to be notified the second we post a new Clevver News update. After that, catch up on all the tea you missed right over here. I'm Susan Morad. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will catch you later. Bye guys.